Okay, so picking up where we left off, we've completed our Batman page. I like to do a real-time preview. You can't see this because it's coming off my other screen. So here's a real-time preview to see what it looks like in a browser, which is cool. One thing that's fun is to shrink it down sometimes. Oops. So you can kind of imagine what it would look like maybe on an iPad or a phone. So I'm thinking it's looking pretty cool. I like how that header behaves as you squish the page. So it's not actually responsive yet, but it doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad at all. All right, so we'll close the live preview and get back to Dreamweaver. And what I want to do now is just switch out some content to create our secondary pages for Sidekick and Arch Enemy. So we'll make sure it's all saved, and it is, save all. And now let's do a save as, and this one we'll call robin.html. Okay, so we'll cruise over to a wiki page. We were at Batman, so now let's just search for Robin. And too many Robins to choose from, apparently. Here we go. Here's a nice one. Okay, so once again, I'm going to zoom into the picture, right-click on that, and save image as. And we'll just drop it right into the images folder. And then we'll back out a couple of times, and we'll grab this text. Okay. And just as we did before, we'll go ahead and paste this text into text editor, which will, Notepad, which will clear out the formatting. If you're on a Mac, Text Wrangler is one that I would recommend. All right, so also while we're here, I want to make sure to grab this URL. And I'll just paste it in here. Okay, so this should go pretty quick and easy, I would think. What I want to do down here is highlight this image tag and get rid of it, and then insert an image in the same exact location. And what's nice is it put the new image in there, but because we used the CSS designer tag main image, this is now an image within the main section, so it takes on all the formatting of the image that was previously there, which is perfect. The one thing I got to do is be sure to put in my alt tag. So we'll say Robin punches a bad guy. Awesome. Okay, that looks good. Now we got to switch out the text. So we'll bring in our notepad, copy the text, and then you know, one of the points that they made in that lynda.com video is that working with text is not very easy in live view. I just default to code, but we could also go up here to design view, and I'm going to take off the split. Let's see, just design view, right? And so with this, we should be able to highlight all of this existing text, delete it, and then paste in the Robin text. And it looks like it maintained the paragraphs. So let's go to live view, and then let's go to split. And if we look at split, we do indeed see P for paragraphs. So it did put in the paragraphs for us, which is a really nice thing. So that was a nice use of design view. I don't think I asked you to in the assignment, but you know, while in design view, you could have done a screenshot. So if I didn't ask you to, don't worry about it. All right, so we got everything required except our citation. So here we'll grab this Robin citation. This Batman banner we're still using, so we'll leave in that citation. But I'm going to double click on this one and change out Batman for Robin. Cool. All right, and one thing I thought I would do, just because this says the Batman, but we're seeing a Robin here, so I thought I'd put in maybe a heading. We'll put in something like let's see, let's get into the code here. Maybe after the image, but before the paragraph, we'll put in something like an H3, and we'll do Robin, the boy wonder. Okay. Oops, I always forget that it does the code completion for you. And just because I want it to go along with the other H's, I'm going to create the selector for this, which is going to be your main H3, and change out the font family to Arial Black. All right, perfect. I like that. And I'll go back and do that on the Batman page too. On this one, I think one thing I'd like to do is maybe also highlight the sidekick. I'm trying to emphasize this is the Robin's page, even though it says Batman on the top. So I think what we'll do is we'll take advantage of CSS. The whole idea of CSS is cascading style sheets. And so anything I put in the external style sheet would apply to the entire thing, right? But I want to put a style in just this page to affect something on only this page. So I'm going to start off by saying save all, right? And then on just this page, in the head section, I'm going to add a style section. Okay, and then inside that style section, I'm going to create an ID called Robin, and all I'm going to do on this ID is do a color, and I'm going to use the color picker. I really like this feature. I'm going to use the color picker. I'm going to use this sampler right here, and I'm going to sample something right off this image, so I know for sure that wherever I use this color, it's going to go well with the image. So I'm just going to pick something right here and then hit enter, and the color code from that sample spot shows up right here. So I'm just kind of giving Robin his own little color, kind of thematic sort of thing, right? And then down here in navigation, under the Robin link, I'm just going to say ID equals Robin. All right, so there it is. So now the color Robin shows up in the link, which is pretty cool. All right, let's call this good. We'll save this. And now we just want to spin off one more page for the arch enemy. And so we'll say File, Save As, and this one can be Joker. Okay, so for Joker, we're going to revisit our wiki page. Here we'll go for the Joker, and here's our image. We'll just save that into the images folder, and then we'll steal this text, and once again we'll grab Notepad, pop the text under Notepad, and let's not forget to grab the URL so we can credit our source. We'll pop it in right there. And now we go back to Dreamweaver, and we just need to trade things out. So we'll go down here to this image, and I think if we have this highlighted, let's see what happens. If we have this highlighted and we hit Insert, Image, yeah, it wants to do that. I don't like that. All right, so let's get rid of this image, and we will insert an image, Joker. Okay. There it goes, right in the right same spot, and we'll call this one, what do we got? We got the Joker with a playing card and flower. That's not a question. How about and squirting flower? That's fun. All right, and text. So we'll come over here. we'll grab all of this text. And then, as we learned before, if we go to Design View, let's get rid of the split for a second. If we highlight this text and paste over it, it brings in the Joker text with all of the proper returns and everything. And then we'll just change this out. The Joker, what do they call him? The Crime Prince. No, the Clown Prince of Crime. All right, and then we want to trade out. Let's go back to live view and split. We want to trade out the citation here. So the Joker image and article text are coming from this. Cool. And the URL. All right. So since we did the style in the style section for our cascade, we can just override Robin with Joker. And let's see if we can't get that color picker back. Yep, color picker. We'll pick some color in the Joker's purple range here. See if we can get pretty vibrant. It's not bad. All right. And then we just change out, you can get rid of ID equals Robin from the second link, and instead put in ID equals Joker on the third link. All right. And so if we save all, and there it is, purple. Okay. I do believe that's everything. Let us save as. Not save as, just save all. Okay, so if all has gone well, we can open index. Here's the Batman, and I'm going to do a real-time preview on Chrome. So here's our Batman page. Oh, I want to put that heading on the Batman page. If I click Sidekick, there's Robin the Boy Wonder. If I click Arch Enemy, there's a Joker. Notice the purple on the Joker page and the red on the Robin page. And I didn't do anything like that on the Batman page because his color is black, basically. But let's do this. Let's go into Dreamweaver and let's go to Sidekick, which is the Robin page. And I'm going to take this code right here, and just for the heck of it, we'll right click on it and we will create a new snippet. We'll call that hero heading, and then we'll go to the Batman page. We'll put our cursor in here. We actually want it above the paragraph, right? And we'll right click on hero heading in the snippets panel and insert, and there it is. And then we can just change out, oh, what do they call him? The world's greatest detective. All right. Okay, and that's going to be it for that. Save all. The last thing we need to do is we need to upload this to our web server. I think I'm going to do that in a separate video, just in case somebody needs to zero in on that. They'll have a link directly to it. So I'm going to stop here. If you need to see how to upload this to the web server, follow me to the next video.